The night air was heavy. Raindrops clung to the clay-tinted walls like they, too, were afraid to fall. But inside the house, the storm had already broken. I said, "Get out." The words pierced the hallway like a dagger, sharp and echoing. Standing at the threshold, Lena, 16 years old, shoulders trembling, blinked back tears as her stepmother's finger jabbed toward the street. "You think we owe you anything? I've had enough of your sneaking around." Her stepmother, Margot, a tall, sharp-eyed woman in a faded cotton dress, stood in the doorway, her face flushed with rage. Behind her, two small blonde children, Margot's own, watched in silence. And just beyond them, lit by the warm glow of the kitchen, stood Raymond, Lena's biological father, silent as always. Lena's arms shook beneath the weight of the blue-plaid cushion she balanced on her head. A worn, patched thing that looked like a makeshift travel pillow, except it held something no one else in the house knew about. A secret left behind by a woman they no longer mentioned, a woman Margot had tried to erase. Lena's mother, Sophia, had died when she was just 6. Lena remembered her warmth, her soft voice, humming songs in Swahili and English, the way her hands always smelled of lavender and mint. Before she passed, Sophia had left Lena one thing, a sealed letter wrapped in fabric and hidden deep inside a hand-stitched cushion. It had sat on Lena's bed ever since. No one had ever checked it. No one had cared. Until today. The argument had started that morning. Margot had stormed into Lena's room, accusing her of stealing a few €100 that Raymond had been saving. Lena denied it, of course, but Margot never needed proof. "You were always a burden," Margot hissed, "a mouth to feed that should have left with your mother." Lena waited, hoped, prayed for Raymond to speak, to say anything. But he just rubbed his hands together and looked away. That silence hurt worse than any words. Now she stood outside the door. Rain tapped against her arms. The cold crept in, but her cheeks burned from humiliation, not weather. "Go find someone else to mooch off," Margot spat, "and take that ratty old thing with you." The two children beside her clutched each other. Raymond stepped forward. For one breathless moment, Lena thought, maybe this time he'll say it. "She's my daughter." Maybe he'll pull me back inside. But he didn't. He simply handed her a raincoat, avoiding her eyes. "It's getting dark," he murmured. "Don't stay out long." That was it. No goodbye, no concern for her future, just a coat. Lena stared at him, eyes wide, heart breaking under the weight of silence. Then she turned and walked away. With every step down the muddy road, her chest tightened. But her grip on the cushion never loosened. Because what Margot and Raymond didn't know was that Lena had read the letter last month. She'd finally been brave enough. What she found stunned her. The letter was short, written in fading ink but steady hand. "My sweet Lena, if you're reading this, I'm no longer with you. But I've left you something, your name, your strength, and a legacy. Your grandmother kept it hidden until she passed. A property deed and a savings account in your name. You'll find the key sewn into the back of this cushion. You are not a burden. You are the future of our name. Use it wisely. Love, Mama." Inside the cushion, Lena found a small brass key wrapped in blue cloth. She hadn't told anyone, not even Raymond, because something deep inside told her that if they found out, they'd try to take it, twist it, claim it. So she kept it secret. Even now, with rain mixing with her tears, she felt the shape of the key against her chest beneath her shirt. Her future wasn't behind her anymore. It was ahead. She didn't know exactly where to go, but she knew who she was going to become. Lena, daughter of Sophia, the girl they kicked out, the girl who was hiding more than a cushion. She was hiding her mother's legacy, her own worth, and soon they'd learn exactly what they threw away. The wind bit at her skin as she walked into the night, steps leading her instinctively toward the only place that had ever felt safe. Miss Evelyn's house. Miss Evelyn had been Sophia's oldest friend. She lived just 2 blocks away, the kind of woman who always had a kettle on and warm words ready behind the door. "Lena?" The old woman stepped onto the porch, surprised to see the girl standing there, soaked, muddy, and silent. She didn't ask questions, she just opened her arms. Lena fell into them like she'd been waiting a lifetime. That night, wrapped in a towel and sipping ginger tea, Lena finally told everything about Margot, about Raymond, about the letter, the key, the inheritance. Miss Evelyn sat back, quiet, then said, "All your grandmother's property? It's not just a house, it's land, valuable land, a full estate. She kept it hidden after the war, never trusted banks, left it to your mama, and now to you." Lena clutched the cushion tighter. "But how do I prove it? I'm just a kid." "You have a name, a key, a letter in your mama's hand," Miss Evelyn said, smiling, "and now you have me." Within days, they contacted a lawyer. Within weeks, the deed was confirmed. Lena wasn't just the heir to a house. She was the legal owner of 3 acres of countryside estate, a property that had grown massively in value over the years. Along with it came a modest trust in her name, rolled over from her mother once Lena turned 16. She wasn't just safe. She was secure. Miss Evelyn moved in with her. Together, they cleaned the brick house that had sat locked for years, sweeping away cobwebs and ghosts alike. In what would be her bedroom, Lena found old childhood photos of her mother still in cracked glass frames. She cried again, but this time with pride. 3 months passed. Lena enrolled in a new school, quiet, focused, determined. She spent weekends restoring the garden her mother once planted, and she began writing letters to herself, starting with, "Dear Lena, you didn't deserve what they did, but you deserved what you became." Then one afternoon, a knock at the gate. Standing awkwardly was Raymond, alone. He looked smaller now. His voice trembled. I didn't know," he whispered. Lena said nothing. "Margot left," he added, "took the boys, said she was done with everything." He looked up, eyes shiny with regret. "I didn't protect you. I let you down. I see that now." Lena inhaled slowly, her heart heavy, with years of hoping he'd choose her. But she didn't open the gate. "I'm not angry anymore," she said, "but I've built something of my own now, and I need to protect that too." He nodded. "I understand." Before he left, he looked around once more. "Your mom would have been proud," he murmured. "You didn't just survive, Lena. You rose." That night, Lena lit a candle by the window and placed her mother's letter beside it. She no longer carried the cushion everywhere. She didn't need to, because the fortune she was hiding wasn't just land or money, it was dignity, it was legacy. It was the quiet, unstoppable strength of a girl who once was told to leave and ended up owning the path she was pushed onto. They kicked her out with nothing. She walked away with everything, and the door that slammed behind her, she never needed it again. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more emotional, dramatic, and unexpected tales. And let us know in the comments, where in the world are you watching from? We love hearing from all of you. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep watching.